Hearts 105.3 The Beat. It's the voice of DJ Scream on your airways. Listen, I got a special guest just pulled up on me. Songwriter, artist, Ivory Scott is in the building with DJ Scream.
Sir.
What's up? What's up, my bro?
Yes, sir. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Salute, man. So I want you to pop it a little bit, man. Tell everybody, how you got into music, some of your accolades as a songwriter, and how you transitioned into artistry.
For sure. Like I moved to Atlanta. Like, to make a long story short, I moved to Atlanta. I met Ray Daniels. And Ray Daniels took me to Mike Karen. And that kind of started off like me getting the opportunity to get in with some of the producers and songwriters that I'm, affiliated with right now. Tapped me in with Hitmaker. And like I've been a part of like songs, Peru, Ed Sheeran, Fireboy. I wrote Baddest for Chris Brown.
Don't say songs, say hits. Because those are hits.
Yeah,
there's songs and there's hits.
Okay.
I'm just trying to help you pop it a little bit. Just a little bit.
I ain't gonna go crazy.
Big hits like
crazy.
Peru.
Yeah.
How many plaques is that? Was that gold? Platinum?
Nah, that's platinum.
That's platinum, right?
Platinum.
Okay.
That's a platinum one.
Be clear about that.
Nah, for sure. But Beyonce, Thick. I've been a part of like a lot of good projects and good artists, so I'm excited.
Is it, as a songwriter, I always ask this to songwriters, like, is it a situation where you feel like you could turn anybody up, or is it a situation where you're like, I have to like have a particular synergy with, I know I could write for this person? How you usually like
I feel like, honestly, like I feel like I could turn anybody up. Like I feel like, like I love, like that's my favorite part of like, I like writing for Beyonce, Chris Brown. Those records gonna do what they gonna do because they already have those feet in the game. But like writing for, when I did the session for Fireboy, like Fireboy wasn't popping. Nobody really knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? At least in the States. And like, so coming in and working with an artist like that, and then making a record that can ultimately like make a career, like that's way more valuable to me. You know what I'm saying? In it, for real.
Now, what's the complication, if any, going from songwriter to artist? Because there are many songwriters who have transitioned into artistry and been successful, but there are songwriters that have tried to do artistry and it's just kind of like, I don't know if it's a wall or what it is, but it just doesn't always resonate. And of course, big shouts out to Hitmaker and others who've been able to do it.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But what do you think? What's your opinion?
I mean, honestly, like I feel like, I've always been an artist. Like I've never not been an artist, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm like an artist that's like now all of a sudden I want to be, a songwriter, all of a sudden I want to be an artist. It's more so like my path to becoming an artist has always been in my mind, like to go the route of like how the Dream came in the game, how Neo came in the game, how Sean Garrett came in the game, even Bruno Mars. Like a lot of the biggest artists in the world, they came in the game as songwriters first, but that didn't mean that they weren't, artists already. I'm an artist, I've been an artist, but it's just a part of my strategy.
So you got a banger, man, and you feel like this banger is like gonna stream a lot, gonna win a lot of awards. It's just one of them ones, right?
Yeah.
Are you selfish? Are you stingy? Do you hold it for yourself, or do you show love and say, man, let Whoop-de-Whoop get this record?
Man, if I got a record and if I give it to Brown, that don't mean it's his. It's still mine. I'm still getting paper off it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like I ain't
Smart
mad
man.
at like,
Smart
and also
man.
I feel like it's really like not on no, you know what I'm saying, like not humble vibe. I really feel like it's like turning on the water faucet. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like there's ever gonna get a time where I feel like I wrote the record. I'm always gonna feel like I can write a better record or come with, you know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be something coming. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about holding on to nothing. I'm letting it all go.
That's hard. What's your biggest obstacle that you face on a day-to-day, just as Ivory Scott? Like the thing that just is like, it's in my way, it's a hump, it's something I gotta push forward.
I mean, like keeping my eye on the prize, like basically like, I'm super like diverse, you know what I'm saying? So like we just talked through like the songs and people that I've worked with, you know what I'm saying? Those are like completely different genres. So like me being able to focus on, okay, if I'm working on some stuff for Dirk, like I gotta lock in on that energy, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might want to be on pop rock at the time. So it's like just kind of like focusing in and keying in on what's the job at hand, for real.
Got you. And what do you look for, like, when you're looking for new artists, when you're looking for new music, like what is it that you look for that kind of helps you to gravitate towards an artist? Like what's that thing?
I feel like the most successful artists are artists that are attached to like their culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you attach to your culture, that means that there's a body of people that follow that culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like organic, like, I want something like an artist that's relatable. Like, a lot of times, like, people get artists that like are either super talented or just have the following, you know, opposed to having something that's like raw and organic and that feels like it can connect with people, everyday people. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. Like I feel like Ray Daniels told me a long time ago. He said like, don't like it ain't a lot of rich people, you know what I'm saying, like that listen to your music. Like you have to make music that's relatable to the people that are listening to your music. Like every person ain't able to go and hop in a Maybach, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta speak from a perspective of like people that, you know what I'm saying, can relate to your music. And that, those the most successful artists like Pac, you know, stuff that's relatable, man, that's gonna cut through. And that's what I'll be looking for, like in an artist. That's what I look for in myself.
I want you to fill in a couple of blanks for me. The problem with the music industry is
hating. The problem with me, like basically, like, you know what I'm saying, we got to show love to each other. We already lost so many like key people, Pop Smoke, Nipsey, you know what I'm saying, like P&B Rock, just to hate, you know what I'm saying, like people basically seeing somebody somewhere that they want to be and envying it so much that they feel like they can take their lives. For real. Like I feel like that's like the worst part about, you know, the business for real.
And outside of just the music industry and the business, the wackest thing right now in our culture is
shaming. You know what I'm saying? Like when people like shame, like everybody is made different, man. Like everybody ain't made to be, you know what I'm saying, 6'5", 6-pack, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, it's all different shapes of great people in the world. So people like shame people for what they love, who they love, you know what I'm saying? Like that's flawed to me, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a world thing for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to just love people for who they are and who they love for real.
So Ivory Scott wakes up, man. You're in Atlanta or wherever you are, your favorite city, and today you're forced to take a day off. You can't write a record. You can't go to the studio. You can't be creative in that respect.
Yeah.
What do you do with that day to kick it?
I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot I could do, but like I might build a house.
Build a
mini house. I might
Whoa.
build like I might start working on one of my cars. Like I'm like heavy into like using my hands. Like before I got my deal and started doing music heavy, like I was doing carpentry. You know what I'm saying? So like that's still like a love of mine, like being able to create, because that's still creating. You know what I'm saying? You bringing something that don't exist into existence. This is like making music. So like I'll be doing something like that, man, building something at my spot for real.
That's crazy. I ain't heard, and I salute you. I ain't heard no BS. Now a lot of artists would say, man, I'll just slide over to Magic City. You know what I'm saying? Give me a few thousand ones, make it rain real quick.
Nah, man.
Do this or that or that.
That's for them. That's for them.
Yeah.
That's for them. You know.
Do you have a vice?
I mean, yeah. I mean, my outlet is like really like being with my family. You know what I'm saying? Spending time with my people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like going back home and like just receiving the energy, you know what I'm saying, of my people that I feel like I need to help elevate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what my vice is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pouring into others for real.
I like that.
I ain't got no like. I ain't out here like. I don't need to be in the club, bro. I might need to be in the club a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like just to kind of like, you know, a part of being an artist. You know what I'm saying, is exposure, and that's like a different phase for me in my life that I'm, you know what I'm saying, got to enter into right now.
I feel like, you know, again, like you said, everybody's created different. Like obviously you have artists that I don't think, like, not for nothing, I don't think Kendrick Lamar goes to the club. Right. Doesn't sound, you know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, he's made records that rang off in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it just kind of is just different for everybody. But I love that you're comfortable with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And you're just kind of comfortable in your own skin and like, I'm just going to do it my way. And I tell every artist and every creator that, like, just do it your way.
Respect.
It might work, it might not.
For sure.
But at least you know at the end of the day you can look in the mirror and know you didn't compromise anything.
Yeah, for real. You true to you.
Yeah. So what should everybody look forward to for the rest of 2023 from you?
Well, if you ain't streamed my single already, just like me out with my brother Eric Bellinger.
Hard record, by the way.
Saying? Like, that's one. And then we about to come with the next single with me featuring Queen Naija, My Mind. The next single is coming mid-September. We shooting a video for it. Everything is going to be a movie. And then my Project Ebony is like we rolling out. We about to drop the first half of it the same month we do drop Queen Naija song. And, you know, it's nonstop from there, man. It's, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot of Ivory Scott.
There it is. Final question for you, my brother. Who's the GOAT? I'm not even going to limit it to songwriting, producing, rapping, whatever you want to do. Who's the GOAT?
Man, God is the GOAT, man.
God is the GOAT. Everybody clap.
God is the GOAT, man.
Ain't nobody clapping for God. Put the cameras down and clap for God.
Man, God is the GOAT, man.
GOAT.
He powers everything around us.
That's what's up, man.
For real.
Salute to you. Much continued success to you, man. Make sure you give everybody your social media so they can catch up with you.
You can follow me on Instagram at I am Ivory Scott. That'll link you to everything out.
Okay. There it is. Ivory Scott, you know what it is. Big things coming. It's DJ Scream. It's 105.3 The Beat. Salute.